Bits of Athia.
Oh, she did the flip to kick up. Okay, never mind. Maybe I might get this game. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Justin. You've seen the title and the thumbnail. We're going to be talking about Forspoken's 10-minute gameplay trailer, which is interesting because in this 2-episode saga, the first video we watched was from Yang. Yeah, that was this 30-second trailer, I guess, that was on social media that showed off the game, and people kind of criticized it for its music and some of the dialogue and stuff like that. It looks like, what was this, 2 weeks later-ish? We got a new trailer, an official trailer that kind of goes a little bit more in depth with the game. Let's check this out, see if maybe it can convince me to spend $70 on this PlayStation 5 game. Okay.
Frey Holland, daydreamer, cat lover, New Yorker. On a fateful evening, her life changed drastically when she was mysteriously transported to the beautiful, treacherous land of Athia.
Whoa.
Frey arrives with a magical, sentient bracelet inexplicably wrapped around her arm.
Oh, hello, yes.
Then discovers she can cast powerful spells and use magic to swiftly traverse the sprawling landscapes.
Swiftly traverse. That looks really good. The movement's good. I mean, it looks clean. I like it. And so far, graphically, it looks very awesome too.
For confronting the Tantas, once benevolent matriarchs, who now rule as maddened and evil sorceresses. Reluctant to help, but desperate to find a way back home, Frey sets off on a journey through this strange and dangerous land.
Sipal. Sipal? Sipal.
The only safe haven in Athia is Sipal, where refugees have gathered to escape the mysterious corrupting force of the break. Some of Athia's inhabitants will have
You know, I gotta say too, I think that her outfit, and I know you'll be able to customize this, I think, but it looks really cool. I really like the cape.
quests to give or information to share. Others are willing to trade.
Very much looks like a
valuable
wanderer kind of
goods.
thing.
And Frey may even find a small friend to act as a guide. At this point in Frey's journey, she has returned to Sipal from the wilds.
I mean, so
after
far,
finding a
looking
rare
around,
piece of Advaha ore. In the right hands,
so far it
this
looks
ore may
pretty
prove to
good
be most
graphically.
useful.
I don't know if this is coming through the video, but I have this set in 4K. I got this on my 20-inch monitor, so
no less.
Whoa, you made that
it looks good with what I'm
You
seeing.
can do something cool with this stuff?
I could, but I'd need the right tools.
And where can I find those?
In Prenost.
Huh?
Prenost.
What, aren't there any in town?
So she's like a
I'll draw you a
blacksmith.
map and give you the key. You'll have to do the rest yourself. If you can bring them back, and that's a big if, I'll make you something with that ore of yours.
Yeah, okay. Whoa.
Outside the safety of Sipal, the only life Frey will encounter are corrupted enemies looking to rip her limb from limb. Frey's combat spells make quick work of low-level.
So I noticed real quick, I'm not going to go super in depth with this, but I did notice it kind of had that horizon. I guess a lot of games have this, but this like wheel where I guess I'm not going to try to like I said, go in depth with this video, but it looks like there's certain spells that you have, and then outside of the ones that maybe you have just set to like your D-pad or your face buttons, you'll be able to kind of switch to these and use different spells.
Rip her limb from limb. Frey's combat spells make quick work of low-level enemies.
The graphics on this
Her
look very good.
magic-enhanced
The special
parkour
effects
abilities turn this inhospitable land
or the
into her
spells.
personal playground.
Okay, movement is great.
Treasure chests dot the landscapes and contain items used for crafting or trading with vendors back in Sipal.
You know, I'm gonna give this credit too. You know, when the PlayStation 5 first got that that demo that was showing off like what it was capable of doing, and you know the guy was talking about like the triangles in the video, I was always wondering like, well, what are they gonna be able to make with the SSD, since that was such a talked about feature of the PlayStation 5. And something that I've noticed in Ratchet and Clank as I've been playing that is the ability to just kind of move constantly at very fast speeds across large you know, environments. And so we're kind of seeing that with this game too.
Earned by leveling up, but it can also be found in glowing pools around Athia. Collecting enough mana allows Frey to
But yeah, they probably want this to be very fun, kind of like Spider-Man. I know a lot of people said that about Spider-Man, was that, you know, swinging around New York was the fun part, and it looks like that might be the case with this
the help
too.
of her golden companion Cuff, Frey can scan belfries to reveal nearby points of interest before continuing her journey.
This is the place on Johidi's map, isn't it? Are you planning on retrieving her smithing gear?
That's the
Might as
Cuff
well
talking.
while we're here. Besides, I want to know more about Scylla and Johidi knew her.
You know, I'm getting strong Final Fantasy vibes. I know it's not developed by Square Enix. Good lord, this water effect is very good. I hope this is coming through the video, because I mean, and if it's not, you've probably already seen it. And if you haven't seen it, pull it up and watch it in 4K if you can. This water effect is awesome. A lot of the effects are awesome. Okay. Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2 using wisdom form.
As ever, it seems we have a few things to attend to first.
Yeah, it looks that way. Let's break some heads.
The Cuff kind of reminds me of Jarvis from Iron Man. I hate to keep doing that, like, oh, this reminds me of that, this reminds me of this other thing. But it's just sort of what comes to mind. Look at these effects, okay. Wow. I don't know if I completed this thought earlier, but I was saying that even though this isn't developed by Square Enix, it's published by them, I am getting strong Final Fantasy 16, 14, and even Final Fantasy 15 vibes from just the way things look. Whoa. She also seems very overpowered with this this Cuff.
Looks like this is the place.
Well, in we go.
You know what? I came into this thinking, oh, it's just gonna be another game,
This
but
stuff is heavy.
The reassuring heft of Odvaha.
Odvaha. That's the ore that we needed for the quest. Avole? Avolet? Avole.
There is much to find in Athia, so exploring new locations before completing a quest is always worthwhile.
She's so cool. I gotta give it up.
Variety of rewards are
She's got that
waiting
style as she moves.
unlocked, including experience points, stat increases, bits of Athia.
Oh, she did the flip to kick up. Okay, never mind. Maybe I might get this game. The way she opened that chest, you know, in a game like God of War, when Kratos like punches through it, did she just like kick it open with a flip? Like,
Stat
boop.
increases, bits of Athian lore, and
Okay.
new gear.
This thing just screams prop.
Why not try it on?
Okay, so yeah, this. I really hope that there's some sort of like, she looks a lot more regal
Frey
with that
is
one.
mysteriously immune to
Frey,
the
that's her
corrupting
name.
influence of the break. Nothing else in Athia can escape its grasp.
Okay.
Humans are turned into savage zombies, and worse, while animals are mutated into dangerous beasts.
So there's a plague taking over the land, which explains why you have to fight what you fight. Okay. Yeah, she seems overpowered with this gauntlet. So I wonder what kind of threat she's gonna come across, like in the main story, that would,
Pilgrims' refuges
you know,
are
give her a
hideaways
challenge.
located in every part of Athia, and it's always a good idea to seek them out. Here, Frey can craft healing drafts, upgrade gear, and get some much-needed rest.
I don't think I said this earlier. I was saying that it'd be nice if there was some sort of like, what do they call it? Transmog? I know different games have different descriptions for being able to
Fully
take the look of
recharged
something and
ready for
apply
the
it to
next
different
step of
armor.
her journey, Frey travels onward into the depths of corruption in Avoulet.
Avoulet.
The
Okay.
effects of the break
That's the name.
are even more unmistakable here. And while Frey may be resistant to those effects, she will undoubtedly be pushed to her limits.
This place is insane.
Music seems cool. I also want to say, not that I called it because, you know, I didn't, but when there was criticism about this game's, you know, in the 30-second trailer about the dialogue, I was thinking she's got to be talking to someone else when that's happening. And it sounds like a lot of that is going to be kind of Spider-Man-esque, where Spider-Man just kind of talks to himself, except she's going to be talking to herself in a way, because she's going to have the cuff to bounce off of. This seems like the kind of game where it's going to be amazing to look at all of the time. You know, sometimes when you play a game and you play it for like 10 hours, 20 hours, however long it is, you get used to it. You're kind of desensitized to what it looks like. This seems like something that might not be the case.
Many of these landmarks and locations have been corrupted or overrun with corrupted enemies, but they're always worth seeking out.
I wonder if there's any places that isn't the main starting area that they showed
This doesn't look good.
Yes.
that are
It
like
seems to
not
have drawn
corrupted.
the break here, but I expect you can clear it away with your powers. Give it a try.
That's enough exploring for now. It's about time for Frey to head back to Sepal and deliver the smithing tools to
Sepal, yeah. I wonder if there's any other cities other than that where people exist.
What the hell is this?
What did you expect? A full suit of armor? You'd have needed a damn sight more ore for that.
No, it's cool, I just...
Like you to lump it. That's the last bit of smithing I'll be doing for a while.
Frey's journey will take her to the ends of this beautiful, cruel land. And in her search for a way home, she discovers something worth fighting for.
Wow. Okay, so that's it. Luminous Productions. All right. January 24th, 2023.
Whoa. Is that a cat?
Cat with wings. I think a lot of these companies are putting $70 of work into the game, but is it worth $70? You know, obviously it's going to be kind of up to the person. It visually, and a lot of the $10 extra in these games, especially the PlayStation ones, are going into obviously the visuals, right? So the way that you traverse in the game, it looks like it's going to be fun the entire time, because that's not really going to change. I imagine you'll get some more abilities as time goes on. The story seems okay. I mean, I think it was a nice, you know, little slice of, you know, the story to give people an idea of what it is that this game is, because I think before this it was kind of a little bit up in the air. But yeah, I'll be honest, I think it looks cool. I think that everything seems good. The only real issue I had, and I was kind of saying this at the very beginning of the video, was that I think the misstep that I feel Square made is I think that they should have just announced this a little bit later. And not because it got delayed, but January, I mean, I guess on one hand that's not too far away, but I think that this trailer, when I think of one of the perfect examples of a game where they kind of announce things like exactly on time and showed just enough, was Ghost of Tsushima. And I kind of had wanted, I don't know if it's in PlayStation's hands or if it's in Luminous Productions' hands, but I wish that like maybe a trailer like this had come out maybe like a month before the game or two. So we'll see. I mean, I'm sure they're going to show more, but you know, when it comes to games like this, I actually try not to watch that much when it comes to games, just because I don't want to have a really good idea of what it is before I get a chance to play it. This one, though, I don't know. I mean, I need to mull it over a bit more, see what January looks like. But at the moment, I still would say I'm not going to get it for $70, but it does look good. So anyway, those are my thoughts. And I would say if you want to check out more of my content, I live stream games on Twitch, or you can check out one of my other reaction commentary videos I've done on my channel. Until next time, peace.